All right, happy Tuesday. Welcome back. Today you are going to be showing me that you read chapters 1 through 5 by choosing something from this choice board and working on it today. This is the only thing that you have to do for ELA today, so really make sure you're putting all your effort into this. It shouldn't be a 2-minute thing. You should really put some thought into it. So I'm going to go over each choice and show you what needs to be done, how you need to upload it, answering all your questions, hopefully. So this first one says an interview. If you were to interview either Opal or the preacher, what would you ask them? Write down questions. So if you go back to your homeroom page, I will show you how you can put an answer in. So Adriana, I'm using yours as an example. I hope you don't mind. This is her stream. She's on my classroom. So she's going to go to her classwork for the day. So for example, right now I have Tuesday signed up, so I'm going to click on that. And so here are the Google Slides that you just clicked on. But now I'm going to click on Add or Create. I'm going to click on this, and I'm going to click under Create New Google Docs. And that's going to create a new one for me. I go on and click this and bring up to a blank document. And here I'm going to talk about my interview questions. So you see my tabs right here, so you just click back and forth between them. At the top, I'm going to write interview. Oops. And it doesn't have to be in the header. But just anywhere on the page so I know what assignment it is. I'm going to write interview. And then underneath, I can list my 5 questions. I can say interview. I'm going to do Opal, interview with Opal. And then I'm going to do number 1. I'm going to type my question. Number 2, question 3, question 4, question 5, question. And then again, you always know that it's saves. So you can just hit turn in when you're done with that assignment. And that is the same for a lot of these. A lot of these you can just click create Google Doc and write it right on there. So next this. And again, I'll show you one more time how to do it. Back to your assignments, so where you normally get your slides, you're going to hit add or create, and you're going to do the docs, whichever one you're using for the project. So I just did you can do a comic strip. So if you wanted to do the comic strip, you can again, it's create, and once it's there, click on it again. And then at the top, I'm going to say comic strip. And here I can do insert, table, and I'm going to do like 3 paragraphs. So I'm going to do my 3 boxes, make them a little bigger. Here, insert as before, you can insert image, you can search the web for some pictures, and you can type that right down here. Or you can type them in the box, whichever you want to do. I know how you try your best. I know we're still learning with technology, but that's fine. Character slides, you can do Google Slides. First slide, you can do your character's name. Second slide, you can describe what they look like, dislikes. It's really however you want to set it up. Teacher time is creating questions. So again, on your Google Doc, you could just write quiz and do 1, 2, 3. Use a question, and you can have your answers underneath it. If you just hit tab over, And then you can make the right answer a different color. You can bold it. Just make sure I know what the correct answer is. Sound poster, you can do this with Google Docs. You can do it at home. You can strip on a piece of paper too. All you have to do is, again, when you go back, and you can always upload a file from your computer. You can always put in that picture. If you don't know how to do it, always have a picture and send it to me at Dojo. I'll upload it for you. The stuff that you need to draw. Everything else you can pretty much do on Google Docs. Describing why you like the book so far, or a specific item. Sign me out. Let me get signed back in. 1 second. Okay, here we go. Okay. So the author describing why you like the book so far, or if there's a really cool part that you really liked, why you like that part. From Opal's point of view, rewrite the scene from the preacher's point of view. So this is like if I before saying, and you know how everything was from Peter's point of view. So for example, he thought he was going to get picked, and then Fudge was picked, so he's really mad about it. Well, you could point of view. You could say, I was just standing there, and this guy was. All of a sudden, he gave me a bike, and I was riding around, and then people were yelling, to cry, and my big brother helped me because I saw him. So again, doing that point of view, have some fun with it. Just choose a scene and write it from the compare, contrast, make a chart comparing yourself to Opal. How are you alike? How are you different? How do you easily, if you're on your blank document, insert a table, 2 columns, and you could say Opal and me. And, 3 things how you're alike, 3 things how you're, oops, 3. So you could set it up that way. You don't summarizing, choose an important event, describe the event in at least 5 sentences using really diving in. Take one event, take something big that happens, explaining the whole thing. Pretend I've never read this book, but I'm just reading your really explain it to me. Connections, make a connection to something that's happened so far, write a sentence that happens in the story that you say, hey, that happened to me, or that kind of tell me about it. Again, just get your Google Doc, write that connections at the top. Cause and effect, write 5 cause and effect statements from what you've read. So again, you can insert your, you can do cause at the top and effect for cross. So you can say, again, this didn't happen in the book, but just an example of cause and effect. Let me think. Cause was really windy out. The tree blew over. Story and the vocabulary. Write 5 new vocabulary words for each word. You're writing down the page number, definition, and then use it in a sentence. So you can always go to dictionary.com to get Again, just go into your blank page, write vocabulary, one word. What's a cool word? Let's write bizarre. Anyway, so you can go to dictionary.com. And you can type in that word bizarre. And it's a appearance, style, or general character, often involving incongruous or unexpected elements. These if you go to dictionary, it'll probably be better. But we can just stay right here. Bizarre means unusual in appearance. Oops. And then I might do my sentence and say, well, the lady had on a bizarre hat. Maybe it was really weird hat, really. So that's all you have to do for the vocabulary words. You find 5 of them. This choice board. Again, today you are only doing one of these. You do not have to do all of them. You want to remember you're going over to your assignments, you're hitting add or create, and you're adding one thing. Again, any questions, please let me know.